Fasting is a great way to save money. I've been doing this for a few years now, and so I'm a huge fan of having more money, being able to invest more in my health or whatever it is, whether books I'm reading, gym memberships, better quality food, etc., coffee. And you can put it towards whatever you want to do. Fasting is a wonderful way to cleanse the body. It is our internal physician. It's the best way to reduce inflammation. And the only thing is that being aware of the timing of your fasting. So for women, it is super important to become more familiar with our cycles, how our hormones are fluctuating throughout the month, and what times of the month are going to be better for us to fast. Because I have definitely done fasting right before I started my period and experienced great challenges during that time, whether it be cramping, fatigue, headaches, and back pain, versus waiting till after my period to fast, which is a time of the month where usually our hormones are in a very rejuvenated state. We have higher ability to break down the body and to recover a lot faster. So it's super important to keep an idea on timing always, even considering your workout intensity. I do not go very heavy right before I start my period. I'm usually eating a lot more and taking a lighter approach, and then afterwards, when my body is recovered and ready for more intense activities, that's what I will lean in towards. And there is a doctor, Dr. Mindy Peltz. She has a great book called Fast Like a Girl, and she has plenty of YouTube videos. There's plenty of information on how to get in sync with your period. And so, back to the saving money part, I have always been, since I started working, I've always been in tune with, okay, I spend this much time at work, and this going out to eat with friends here costed this much, so this dinner right here costed me 2 hours of my time. So I'm always kind of looking at value of things. So if it brought me true value, then that's no problem. But if it didn't bring a lot of value, and I feel kind of like I wish I wouldn't have afterwards, or I wish I would have spent my money to a better capacity, where can I kind of feel a bit more balanced within myself? And so for me, I use fasting to save me money. So I will do like 24-hour fast or even a 36 or 48-hour fast. I always talk about getting as many amino acids, essential fatty acids in my diet beforehand. And that way I feel perfectly fine. When I'm in the fasted state, I don't have to eat as much or really anything at all. And so it's a great tool, and fasting is a wonderful way to again cleanse the body. Every night we go to sleep, we experience the fasted state, and every time we work out, at the end of our workout, we all are also in the fasted state. So fasting is a beautiful way to communicate with your immune function. And when we communicate with our immune function, we change the body's entire thermodynamic system. So the way that your body's expressing heat via inflammation, via just basic running processes, we change that process and it becomes a lot more efficient. So I'm all about efficiency. If I can turn my body into a more efficient tool to either save me money, to either get to my health goals in a faster, quicker way, to delay the aging process, to improve my skin health. I'm not a person, and I talk about this a lot, internal skin routines. So I'm not that person who spends a lot of money on skin products. I think a lot of the products that we use are questionable ingredients. They can be very expensive when you add it up at the end of the day. I don't buy supplements. I spend my money on food, and I use fasting as a tool to get the most out of my health potential and to save as much money as possible, because I have noticed that this world can get pretty expensive in certain areas, and there are certain things that I want to experience on, my choice, whether that be going to a retreat or spending. I have no money cap on books. I spend a lot of money on books, and I always say investing in my education is the most important thing. And so I have no cap on that, and I have no cap on any food that I would need for my body. So I hope that this video was helpful for you. I would just quickly mention that men, you guys are on a 24-hour cycle, unlike women on more of a 28-hour cycle. So it is extremely easier for guys to hop into a fast if you are eating great materials in your body. And one of my guy friends just did a 5-day fast, which I think is absolutely amazing. And he told me after a week or two after, he still felt the amazing benefits from it. And he said, Rachel, if you had told me a year before that I could do this, I would have never believed you. And he said, it's just something that people will have to feel and experience to understand what it's like to feel cleansed and lighter and just rejuvenated. So I hope this was helpful. If it was, please like, share, and subscribe. And as always, good luck. Stay away from extremes. And yeah, good luck.